Have you ever felt profoundly alone, even when surrounded by others? It's a sensation many dismiss as mere sadness, a temporary state of mind. But what if that feeling wasn't just an emotion, but a powerful, insidious force actively reshaping your very biology, impacting your brain and body in ways you cannot see? At Psychtrum, we delve into the intricate workings of the human psyche, and today, we confront one of its most devastating yet often overlooked adversaries: chronic loneliness. This isn't just about feeling lonely sometimes. It's about the sustained absence of meaningful connection and its scientifically proven detrimental effects. Before we delve deeper into this critical subject, consider subscribing to Psychtrum for more evidence-based insights into the human mind, and empower yourself with knowledge that can genuinely transform your life. Loneliness is more than a feeling. It's a fundamental signal, much like hunger or thirst, urging us to seek connection. Our ancestors survived because they were part of a tribe. Isolation was a death sentence. This ancient wiring remains within us, and when that connection is severed or perceived to be absent for prolonged periods, our biological systems interpret it as a profound threat. This isn't merely a psychological discomfort, it's a physiological emergency, triggering a cascade of responses designed for fight or flight, but prolonged indefinitely. The effects of loneliness on your body are truly alarming, ranging from chronic anxiety and poor sleep quality all the way to severe heart diseases and a significantly shorter life expectancy. Let's first explore how loneliness ravages the brain. Research has shown that chronic social isolation can lead to tangible changes in brain structure and function. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for executive functions like decision-making, planning, and social cognition, can exhibit reduced activity. This makes navigating social situations even harder, creating a vicious cycle. Moreover, the amygdala, the brain's alarm system, goes into overdrive. In lonely individuals, the amygdala shows heightened responses to social threats and even neutral social cues, perceiving danger where none exists. This constant state of hypervigilance contributes significantly to persistent anxiety. Imagine living with an internal alarm perpetually blaring. That is the neural reality for many who experience chronic loneliness. This constant stress response also impacts memory. The hippocampus, crucial for memory formation and spatial navigation, can be negatively affected, potentially accelerating cognitive decline and increasing the risk of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's. The impact isn't confined to mental processes. It permeates our entire physiological landscape. Loneliness is a chronic stressor, and like any chronic stressor, it elevates the production of stress hormones, particularly cortisol. While cortisol is vital for short-term stress responses, its sustained elevation is toxic. High cortisol levels suppress the immune system, making lonely individuals more susceptible to infections and slower to heal from injuries. It also fuels chronic inflammation, a silent killer that underlies a host of diseases. This inflammation isn't just a minor discomfort. It's a persistent, low-grade attack on your body's tissues and organs, contributing to everything from autoimmune disorders to certain types of cancer. Furthermore, the disrupted sleep patterns commonly associated with loneliness, insomnia, fragmented sleep, and reduced restorative deep sleep, exacerbate these issues. Quality sleep is essential for cellular repair, hormone regulation, and immune function, and without it, the body struggles to recover from the daily onslaught of stress. Mid-script hook, but the damage extends far beyond compromised immunity and restless nights. The heart, the very core of our physical being, bears a disproportionate burden. Cardiovascular health is profoundly impacted. Studies have consistently linked loneliness to an increased risk of hypertension or high blood pressure, and a higher likelihood of developing coronary artery disease. The chronic stress response, coupled with inflammation, damages blood vessels, leading to arterial stiffness and plaque buildup. The risk of heart attack and stroke skyrockets. In fact, some research suggests that the health risks associated with chronic loneliness are comparable to those of smoking 15 cigarettes a day or being severely obese. These are not minor correlations. These are robust, evidence-based findings demonstrating a direct and significant threat to life expectancy. The emotional pain of loneliness manifests as literal physical deterioration, chipping away at our years. The behavioral responses to loneliness further compound these problems. Individuals experiencing profound social isolation are often less likely to engage in healthy behaviors. They may have poorer diets, be less physically active, and exhibit a higher propensity for substance abuse as a coping mechanism. These behaviors, in turn, accelerate the decline in physical and mental health. The cycle is self-reinforcing and incredibly difficult to break without intervention and conscious effort to forge connections. Recognizing the profound impact of loneliness is the first crucial step towards addressing it. This is not a personal failing, but a societal challenge, and one that requires both individual agency and community support. Building meaningful connections doesn't happen overnight, but it is entirely possible. Start small. Reach out to an old friend, join a club or volunteer organization, engage in conversations with colleagues, seek out shared interests, prioritize quality over quantity in your relationships. It is about authentic connection, not just superficial interaction. If you find yourself trapped in a pervasive state of loneliness, remember that seeking professional help, such as therapy or counseling, can provide invaluable strategies and support to navigate these challenges and rebuild your social world. Breaking free from the grip of loneliness is not just about improving your mood. It's about safeguarding your long-term health and enhancing your very survival. Understanding how loneliness impacts your brain and body is not meant to instill fear, but to empower you with knowledge and motivate change. The human need for connection is as fundamental as the need for food and water. Neglecting it comes at a steep price, but recognizing that price is the first step towards reclaiming your well-being. For more deep dives into the complex interplay between mind and body, and to join a community dedicated to psychological understanding, make sure to subscribe to Psychtrum. What are your thoughts on loneliness and its hidden effects? Share your experiences and insights in the comments below, and let's continue this vital conversation.